Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading the text that appears in this message box, you will learn how to play a skirmish game. The mouse is your primary method of surveying the battle, selecting units and structures, and issuing orders. The mouse controls the camera. The camera represents your current view of the battlefield. To pan the camera, simply move the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. Do this now. To rotate the camera to gain a different view of the battle, press the Alt key and move your mouse. Do this now. You can zoom in on something to see it up close by spinning the mouse wheel forward. Do this now. To return the camera to the game's default view, press the backspace key on your keyboard. Do this now. Excellent! You've returned the camera to its default playing view. By panning, rotating, and zooming the camera in and out, you can gain whatever view of the battlefield you wish. The diamond-shaped display in the lower left corner of your screen is your minimap. You can use the minimap to see where your units and structures are located, to quickly scan the battlefield, to issue quick orders, and so forth. The minimap displays the locations of all strategic points in the battlefield, as well as other items of strategic importance. Fog of War prevents you from seeing things where you do not have a presence. As you move units into an area, the Fog of War will be lifted. Now we will bring up the Objective menu. The Objective menu provides you a list of all the primary and secondary objectives assigned to you by the game. Mouse over the objectives to get a description of each. Excellent. Anytime you want to refer to the Objective menu, click on the OBJ button on the upper menu bar. Select your ecclesiarchal chapel and look for the missionary icon located in the lower right corner of the screen. Click this button now. Take note of the small bar that is gradually filling up. This progress bar gives you an indication of how close something is to being ready. Excellent, you now have a missionary. Strategic points are located in areas of high strategic value on the battlefield. Capturing and controlling these strategic points in the battlefield is how you increase your requisition resource. Order the missionary to capture a strategic point by right-clicking on the point.
A humble missionary, here to serve. I remain pure.
Capturing a strategic point takes time. Do not move the capturing squad away from the strategic point until the progress bar is full. Otherwise, you will not take control of the strategic point. Excellent. The point is ours. You must continue to capture strategic points to get more requisition resource, which allows you to build more units and structures. Select your ecclesiarchal chapel and build an ecclesiarchal servitor. Ecclesiarchal servitors are required to build additional structures. These servitors are always available from the ecclesiarchal chapel. The ecclesiarchal servitor has arrived. Ecclesiarchal servitors are the builder unit for the Sisters of Battle. Anytime you wish to build a new structure, you must use an ecclesiarchal servitor. Select the servitor and click on the build icon in the lower right area of the screen. This brings up the icons of all the structures the servitor can construct. Click on the listening post icon and build it on the captured strategic point. The listening post fortifies your hold of a strategic point, increasing your requisition rate at the same time. Excellent! The point is now protected from enemy retaliation. You should continue to build listening posts on all your captured strategic points. Some structures, vehicles, and research require power to function. Building a plasma generator will supply you with the power you need to keep your force going. Select your servitor and build a plasma generator. The more plasma generators you have, the faster you will build up the power resource.
I serve the sisterhood. I serve. I serve the Sisterhood.
You now have power. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. Note that there is a limit to how many plasma generators can be built per ecclesiarchal chapel. Notice the white ring that appears around some of your structures when you are deciding where to build. This is the control zone. Most structures can only be constructed within the control zone, while others, like listening posts, can be built at other locations. When you are trying to place a new structure, its color changes from red to green as you move it around. A green color indicates that the structure can be placed at that location, so that building will begin. Select your ecclesiarchal servitor and build an Adepta Sororitas convent. The convent is the structure where you build most Sisters of Battle infantry units, as well as their commander unit, the Canoness.
I serve. Build protocol confirmed. I serve.
Excellent. The Adepta Sororitas convent is finished. Select your Adepta Sororitas convent and build a Battle Sister squad. These fierce troops are the basic infantry of the Sisters of Battle. Although not as durable as their Space Marine allies, they are versatile and equipped with a variety of abilities and weapons that let them handle nearly any task. Excellent. You have built a Battle Sister squad.
We know our place.
Now we should focus on bringing our squads to full strength by reinforcing them. Reinforcing is the act of calling in additional troops to bring your squad to maximum combat effectiveness. Select a Battle Sister squad.
We know
Click the
our
Reinforce
place.
Squad button to add one new unit to your squad. You can reinforce during battle in the event that a sister falls to
know
the
our
enemy. You can
place.
click the Reinforce Squad button multiple times to bring the squad to full strength. Congratulations, you have reinforced your
know
Battle
our
Sister
place.
squad. All units and vehicles have a health rating. Health is represented by the small green bar
We know
underneath
our
each squad or
place.
vehicle. If you lose any units during a fight, you can reinforce to bring your squad back to full strength. Make sure you watch
We
the
know
strength of
our
your squad in
place.
battle. Reinforce
Have
often
no
to make sure your squads are as
Have
effective
no
as possible.
pity.
Remember that when a unit with a heavy
We
weapon
know our
dies, you
place.
lose that
I
weapon from the
remain
squad.
pure.
You will need to upgrade the squad to
We
get the
know
heavy
our
weapon back.
place. Have no
Now,
pity.
select a squad and
Have
take note
no
of the small
pity.
blue bar just over the squad's health bar. This blue bar represents the morale
By
of
the
your squad.
Emperor's
Morale
right,
represents the
I
effectiveness of
lead.
your units in battle. Think of it as a combination of mental focus, courage, and the willingness
It
to
is a
fight.
judgment.
Various weapons in the game inflict morale damage as well as health damage. When your squad takes morale damage, the small blue bar will decrease, just like the
We
health bar
go.
does. When a squad's morale becomes too low, the squad will break. A broken squad has lost the will to fight, and its combat effectiveness is drastically reduced. You do not lose control of broken squads. It is your choice whether to leave them in battle or retreat to gather strength. Morale can be an effective tool against your enemies. Also remember that certain units have abilities that can increase the morale of a squad. By destroying your enemy's morale, you cause
is
them
a
to lose
judgment.
combat effectiveness, making them much easier to kill. In this way, a small but properly armed squad can destroy an enemy force of superior numbers. Remember,
It is a
tactics and
judgment.
strategy can turn the tide of almost any battle. Make sure you use this knowledge to achieve victory on the battlefield. To increase the number of squads you can field as the Sisters of Battle, you need to research squad cap upgrades from your Adepta Sororitas convent.
It is a judgment.
Faith is a third resource type that is unique to the Sisters of Battle. Your current level of Faith is displayed slightly below your Requisition and Power resources. Faith is used for special abilities called Acts of Faith. These are much more powerful than normal abilities, and can easily turn the tide of a battle. Use them wisely. Holy icons, built on top of listening posts, increase your maximum faith. Select a listening post now and upgrade it by clicking the Holy Icon button. Holy icons are vital to the Sisters' war effort. Guard them with your life. The power of your army depends upon keeping them from falling to the enemy. Excellent. Your listening post is now adorned with the Holy Icon, a blessed symbol of the Emperor's favor. Now that you have a Holy Icon, you have unlocked the first tier of your Faith meter. Located in the upper left corner of the screen, the Faith meter shows your current stores of this important resource. Note that most of the meter is still blocked off. By building more Holy Icons, you will unlock more potential Faith, which will in turn allow you to call upon ever more powerful acts of faith. So far, however, you have only unlocked the potential of faith. To generate faith, you must make faithful units. Burning with righteous vengeance, the Canoness lays waste to her
It is a
enemies with
judgment.
powerful special abilities and punishing melee attacks. You must build a pristine sanctuary in order to access weapon upgrades. Squads can be equipped with a variety of weaponry, allowing you to prepare them against different enemy types. The Pristine Sanctuary unlocks access to heavy weaponry for your infantry squads. Upgrade a Battle Sister squad with flamers. Select your Battle Sister squad and click the Upgrade Flamer icon to upgrade a squad member.
It is a judgment. We know our place. It is a judgment.
Initially, you can only upgrade a few units of each squad with heavy weapons. By doing further research at the Pristine Sanctuary, you can unlock the capability to upgrade more. Excellent. You have upgraded your Battle Sister squad. You can upgrade your squads anywhere in the battlefield to weapons that are well suited to counter your enemy. Notice that a flamer appears on one of your squad members' hands. This procedure can be performed with any of the available weapon upgrades. It is time to upgrade the Ecclesiarchal Chapel, your headquarters. By researching the Ecclesiarchal Cathedral upgrade, you will gain access to a whole new array of weaponry, units, and powers. Select the chapel and click the Upgrade to Ecclesiarchal Cathedral icon. Excellent, you have completed the Ecclesiarchal Cathedral. Some squads, like Battle Sister squads, can add a leader. Leaders are highly skilled warriors that can be added to some Sisters of Battle squads.
Judgment.
You will need strong leaders if you are to defeat your enemies. Select a Battle Sister squad and click the Add Leader Veteran Superior icon.
We know our place.
Veteran Superiors are valiant leaders that greatly increase your squad's capabilities.
Seraphim Squad.
Slag deposits are concentrated points of energy hidden just under the planet's surface. Take a quick look at your mini-map. There are dots on the map that represent slag deposits. Build a thermoplasma generator on a slag deposit to access large amounts of the power resource. Excellent! Your Veteran Superior has arrived. Note that your leaders are part of the squad and cannot leave it. Some types of terrain can provide your squads with protection from enemy fire. This is called cover. Select one of your infantry squads and move it into cover. The area of cover has been identified with a marker known as a ping. It is visible in the mini-map as well as in the world. Cover is useful in that it can provide your squads with additional defensive bonuses, which makes them harder to kill. It's easy to see cover in the terrain. Just look for your mouse cursor to change as you pass over large bombed-out craters in cities or patches of thick foliage in jungles. You'll notice that when you move your squads into an area of cover, a small cover icon will appear above them. This indicates that they are receiving a defensive bonus. Excellent, your squad is in cover. Units in cover are harder targets to shoot and take less damage from ranged attacks because of this. Use cover well to gain tactical advantages over your enemy. The best way to make sure you have enough requisition resources is to capture and secure strategic points. Explore the map around your base with your squads, and capture any strategic points you encounter along the way. To complete this objective, you must capture 3 strategic points.
Show no mercy! right! Strike you down!
We claim it for the Imperium.